I realized recently that I'm a lot like Lindsay Lohan from The Parent Trap, except that I invented a twin to force my parents to get divorced. Good, keep it going, just one after the other. This following joke, no, mommy, we don't. It's okay, shush. This joke is I've told to people, and no one likes it except for one person, and that person is me. But I'm gonna give it a whirl. I was seeing this guy a while ago, or we went on one date, and then it didn't really work out. And the reason it didn't work out was twofold. His dick was too foldy. When will I ever do that? That's ridiculous. I did comedy recently for a gaggle of teens, and nobody told me that they were gonna be teens. Like, I just got on stage and there's just a gaggle of teens. And I was like, what am I meant to do here? Am I meant to, educate them? Or, am I supposed to be appropriate and, speak to them appropriately? So I was just trying to kind of just get a gauge on them and figure out, how old they were and where they were at. So I was like, where are you guys at sexually? Mostly fingering or what? And they were like, yeah, we finger. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, eventually you might stop fingering and start fucking, And when you do, you might be fucking and you might feel like you're going to come. But you're not ready to come, and you'd like to extend the experience a little longer. And so I would say to you, if you're feeling that way, think about your grandmother's funeral, and you won't come. And then the inverse works as well, where if you're at your grandmother's funeral, and you're worried you're not going to come quickly enough, you can think about sex, and it might get you there. Who here is born and raised in Toronto? This feels like a Toronto crowd. Do you ever feel like an asshole? Just do you ever feel like an asshole? No? I realized recently I'm just so typically Torontonian in that I don't know anything about what goes on outside of Toronto. The small towns don't know anything. All I know is that there's no end to how small people from small towns I think their town is. You know what I mean? Whenever I meet someone from a small town, I tell them I'm from Toronto. I'm like, where are you from? They're like, you would have never even heard of it. It doesn't even matter. I was like, why don't you try me? And they're like, it's one of those towns where everybody knows each other, so my Aunt Sue, is my mom. And, it's one of those towns where, there's, one well, obviously. And, the whole town shares one t-shirt. And, we all lost our virginity to the same gender-neutral prom ghost. And it's the whole town is on the tip of a snowflake. And then when I moved out, I swallowed the snowflake. And then now my kidney's the mayor of the town. And I'm like, that sounds made up, but I don't know. But I honestly don't know. I'm going to tell you guys an Amber Alert joke. I hope you like it. I hope you like me. Let me just say this. Let me just tell you guys this. Relax. Cool your jets. I'm a huge fan of the Amber Alert. It's one of my fave alerts. If not my fave alert. But I do think that Amber is the wrong name for the alert. To me, Amber doesn't speak to the gravitas of an alert about kidnapped children. Amber Alert sounds like something your annoying college friend would say when she first gets to a party. She's like, Amber Alert. Party's just getting started. No one's kidnapping Amber. She's like, can you get in your van? No. Find your phone and go home. Okay, did you guys still feel okay? You guys still good?